What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Weekly Wizard Podcast. I'm Brett with my co-host Warren, and we're talking comics. This week, we are going to finally dive into Moon Knight Episode 1. And also, before that, we're going to kind of do a new little segment that I kind of want to try to stay on top of because I think it'll be fun and informative for you guys. Kind of like a This Week in Comics kind of segment where I'm just going to be kind of all over the place, picking up little cool bits of news that I can kind of dish back to you guys to keep you guys informed. Couple things first before we dive into it. Guys, the fundraiser for comic books for kids has raised over $1,000 in 1 week. Incredible. The love and support from you guys has been through the roof. Please, if you would like to get in on this, our goal is $2,000. The link for that will be in the description, just like last week's video. Another bit of cool news. Your boy, this guy right here, is going to be rocking a booth at the Uncanny Comic Expo here in Tulsa at the Fairgrounds, May 21st and 22nd. Come holla at me. Come see me. You know what I'm saying? It's actually my birthday on May 21st, so it will also be my birthday. So if you want to come and, show me some love, that would be greatly appreciated. We are going to get right into some news that, honestly, I don't know if you've heard any of this. I think a lot of this was pretty sweet.
I keep up with Bleeding Cool, so I don't know.
Yeah, okay, so you probably caught on to some of it. Okay, so let's talk what happened this week in comics, or at least kind of just what I picked up. So the first thing is James Gunn trolls the internet with a blurry Adam Warlock teaser. Did you see that?
Sure did.
That was hilarious. That was such a James Gunn thing to do. And it was funny because people were trying to undoctor it, and I'm like, what is there even? It was so.
It's just a blurry.
It was literally just a paint splatter. I'm like, wow, that was pretty cold blooded. But I'm really excited to see whoever that kid. I don't know who that kid is that's playing him, but I know
he's been in
plenty of stuff. He was in We're the Millers.
We're the Millers. Did you see that?
Hilarious. Loved him in that. I'm
Maze Runner.
excited to see. See, I've never seen the Maze Runners. That's why.
Maze Runner.
Yeah.
I've been in a few things I've seen him in.
I'm excited to see that though. I think that's going to be pretty cool.
Yeah.
We'll see. I mean, but I don't know. Next, did you know that Bill Skarsgård is going to be the new Crow?
I heard the rumors.
That's going. That's really starting to catch some.
The Crow comics to go up in value.
Of course they have.
You want an interesting story?
Yeah.
So Jimmy, the guy that owns this store, Jimmy Jarman, he has the original. He owns the original art for the Crow one, the cover.
Way.
Yeah. James O'Barr, the artist, cool. Has tried to buy it back from him, and Jimmy will not sell it. I mean, it's just too precious to him. Yeah. He has a framed original art for the first cover for the first Crow comic. And he has the whole run of the Crow, and Jimmy is a very big Crow fan.
Seeing the pictures, I think Bill Skarsgård's going to nail that. If that's true, if it's true, right now it just seems like a big...
This is the guy that played It, right?
Yeah.
The clown, right?
Yeah. Played Pennywise?
Okay.
Yeah. I think he'll do
I think so.
I think he'll do that
good
justice.
At those
those off rolls. Yeah, dude. I think that'll be. Yeah, I think that's a really perfect casting.
It's definitely creepy in It. So.
Yeah, Georgie. Anyways, next, protests of Disney. Apparently, Disney has what they're saying has surrendered to the woke mob. People are.
This isn't the Moon Knight protest. Right?
No, this is just all the cancelings and the censoring and because people are up in arms about old things that people are pulling what they've been doing, trying to cancel everybody. They're just going back and finding things. They're like, oh, this is where I can't believe you're doing this. And now people are, and now with the whole what's the new movie Turning Red or whatever.
Yeah, I've heard a lot of people upset by that.
Yeah, and that's just kind of apparently causing drones and waves of people to just wash their hands of it. People are
I don't think it's as big as you think it is.
Oh no, I'm not saying it's
a very vocal
huge,
minority.
But I'm seeing the posts.
Idiots.
They're out. Oh well, people have been canceled by waves of idiots, so that's not the smallest thing, but it is happening.
Disney's big.
It's not like they're gonna go under. No, but it's crazy to see that people are actually canceling their Disney Plus subscriptions and making big posts and trying to rally the masses to.
Again, it's a vocal minority. Most people
it's crazy,
won't care.
but But it's a thing. It's happening. I thought that was, and now with the whole all those Netflix shows going to Disney Plus, and like how they're like adult and not for kids, and I love those shows.
I love them.
I'm just glad they're on a platform where I can see them again, because for the longest time, Daredevil and all that wasn't on Netflix anymore. Couldn't watch it.
Yeah.
Like, that was lame. I'm just glad it's back.
And they've only released 2 seasons of Daredevil, 1 season of Luke Cage, 1 season of Jessica Jones. I don't even think they released the first season of Iron Fist on Blu-ray. Yeah, I have all of them on Blu-ray that you can get on Blu-ray.
Oh, you're talking about on Blu-ray, not on Disney Plus.
Yeah, no. All of them are on Disney Plus.
Okay.
But when they announced that they were leaving Netflix, but they didn't have a destination yet. You know, we speculated it was going to be Disney Plus, but we didn't know for sure. I was like, well, crap, I have, I can go back and watch all these. But again, it's like 2 seasons of Daredevil, the first season of Luke Cage, first season might be the first 2 seasons of Jessica Jones. I can't remember. It's either 1 or 2.
I need to watch Luke Cage and Jessica Jones and Iron Fist. I never watched.
So Iron Fist, the first season was rough. The second season was great. Luke Cage, the first half of the first season is amazing. And then it kind of goes downhill from there, but it's still good. The second season was okay. Jessica Jones, the first season is absolutely incredible. And then 2 and 3, awful.
See, there's a lot of waves in there. I don't know if I'll get around all that.
The first season of Jessica Jones is 100% worth watching, mainly for David Tennant, who plays the Purple Man.
Okay.
And he was so creepy in it. It was great.
I mean, who doesn't love a good creepy bad guy, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you know who David Tennant is?
The name sounds. It's ringing a lot of bells. I just can't picture the face.
He was the 10th Doctor in Doctor Who. Still doesn't help.
That didn't do me any justice.
Yeah.
I haven't watched any of the Doctor Who.
He's a British actor. I mean, he's done a lot of other British shows.
Was he in Harry Potter? Was he the crazy dude who was doing all that, and his dad was he was a Death Eater?
Oh, I cannot remember. I don't know who he played, but he was in it, yes.
Okay, then I feel like I know who you're talking about. Yeah, crazy. Next, AI is coming to grading. Apparently. Artificial intelligence, ladies and gentlemen, is coming
I've heard that they played around with that for cards, but I just don't know how it would work for comics.
And so that's exactly how it's being integrated. They're now going to begin using AI to grade comic books. And now I want to preface this by saying the company that has announced this has also stated that people will always play and have to play a role in the grading process.
This?
I want to say
it's not CGC or CBCS.
No,
is it?
it's
Then who cares?
I can't.
PGX?
No, it literally just had the name on the tip of my tongue. It'll probably come back to me. But
when it comes down to a card, I can understand that because the card are the corners square.
Yeah, it's because it's just one flat surface.
Yes.
There aren't multiple.
Is it centered? Are there any dings on it? Is there any white where there shouldn't be? That is very simple. With a comic book, you've got the cover, you've got the spine. You have page after page after page after page.
Yes, you got staples.
You got staples. Are these staples restored? Are these staples original? Yep. Are they from this time period? Are they,
I think it could be helpful. I mean, obviously, and like they said themselves, that they can't replace humans with this when it comes to comic books.
I feel like cards, they absolutely 100% can.
Oh, yeah. But I do like the idea of, because think about what that could do if they do apply it to comics. Like, you could at least knock the cover out. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can see if it's straight, if it's square bound. You know what I'm saying? Like, that could help and kind of hopefully maybe potentially speed up the process for a human to come in.
Probably be more accurate. I don't know.
All right.
How much do we want that accuracy? I mean, that's the thing. Because sometimes you send in a book and you're hoping on a good day that you're going to get, higher than you thought it might because they were having a good day,
Yeah, what is it they say? Your grade depends on the night that the grader had the day before. Yeah. So
yeah, I don't know how I feel about it.
We'll see. I want to see how that plays out with the card deal. If it does well with cards,
I've heard that
there's a way that maybe it could speed up processes for us if the bigger companies start to use it.
I've heard that they've started using machines at conventions that grade the card for you. It does the whole thing and encapsulates it and then spits it out.
That's really cool.
It's cool, but how accurate is it? So that's the problem.
Right? Yeah.
But I mean, again, with humans, I had a PGX graded, which that should tell you everything right there. PGX graded Amazing Spider-Man Annual 21 in here. Some guy brings it in, and it's a 9.8. And I start looking through this thing. I mean, there's just problem after problem after problem. I mean, this thing was on a good day an 8.5. And with PGX graded at a 9.8, so it's a 9.8. I mean,
you can't argue the label. Yeah, exactly. We'll see. I mean, I'm interested to see where it goes. You know, I think there's a lot of potential there. Next, we have Chris Hemsworth posts about the long press tour for Love and Thunder, which has people buzzing that hopefully we will get the trailer announced either before or at the premiere of Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness.
I bet it's probably going to be at. The tickets just went on sale.
Then there was a follow-up post where 3 of the main actresses are holding up fingers in a very specific way.
Oh.
That it teases the date of April 11th. If that be the case, we could potentially be getting a Thor Love and Thunder in a few days.
4 days, yeah. So these were the actors from
Thor Love. Yeah, it was Chris Hemsworth, and then there was another guy and a girl. I don't remember who they were,
like Natalie
but
Portman?
I don't think so. I think it was someone else.
Okay.
But yeah, they were doing, and because they plant little weird stuff like that on purpose, potential, guys. Who knows? Who can say? I don't know, but either way, even if it is at Doctor Strange in the Multiverse, I'm willing to wait.
They haven't even released a poster yet, so I don't know. So that might be a poster release.
But that would still be dope, though.
It would. I'm ready for
I'd be totally cool. Yeah, literally anything in the book. Because what the movie is now, it's got roughly 6 months away, and that's when they start doing
something like that.
Yeah, doing their things. Yeah. Unless it's Spider-Man: No Way Home.
So yeah, oh god, that was like a month and a half, 2 months out before we got a trailer. It was crazy. But I mean, so we're a month out from Doctor
May
Strange?
6th. Yep, so almost exactly a month.
Yeah, a month yet from yesterday.
Yep.
And tickets went on sale yesterday.
Yeah.
So
did you get yours?
No, not yet.
Yeah, I'm about to say I didn't get mine either. I'm not worried about it.
I'm probably gonna get mine next payday. I don't have the money right now, but next payday, I think I'm gonna go ahead and get tickets, and we're gonna try to see it on that Thursday night. So we won't be able to record on that Thursday night.
That's fine. That'll give people time to, I think I kind of like this idea of, the next week we talk about whatever the big thing was.
Yeah. But I mean, we won't be recording anything that night because like.
Okay. I see what you're saying. We'll do it Friday. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah. Last bit of news for this week: Anthony Mackie confirms that filming for Wakanda Forever has wrapped, and also did a horrible job of telling people that he wasn't in the film.
Yeah.
I swear.
I saw that interview, and I'm not convinced he's not in the film. First off, I mean, it was just so he's like, no.
To be fair though, that's one of those questions that everyone knows it's coming, and when they hear it, whether you're in it or not, just the way it hits you, like people just act different.
I have always thought, I have this feeling that at least the beginning of the movie, like all of the Avengers are going to be there. I feel like
that would be cool.
I feel like the movie is going to start with a tribute to
funeral.
Yeah, like a funeral or tribute to T'Challa. Like I can't imagine another way to start this movie, especially since they're not replacing Chadwick Boseman. I mean, replacing Chadwick Boseman would be awful. So I think the most tasteful way to do it, because you can't just ignore the fact that he's not there.
Yeah,
there has to be something.
You have to do something.
So I feel like it's going to start with some sort of a tribute, funeral, something. And how the hell would they do that without all the Avengers there?
Right.
That would just be
just like when Tony went. Yeah. Like there'd have to be a big. Goodbye.
There has to be something. There's going to have to be a goodbye. I'm probably going to cry. It's going to be emotional.
We all are.
I remember.
That's okay.
So I was actually sitting in a movie theater about to watch a non-MCU Marvel movie when we got the news, and it was hard watching the movie. Yeah. So we were at the theater to see New Mutants.
Oh man! And I just rewatched that like a couple of days ago. That's so funny. Yeah, I like it. It's fun. Yeah.
What's her name? Anna Joy Taylor, is that her name? The one that plays Magic.
Oh, dude, she's awesome.
Oh yeah, I thought she was great. But the main actress I thought was terrible.
Oh, the one what's her, the Caroline Moon or whatever.
Yeah,
Cynthia Moon. whoever has Demon Bear.
Yeah. Danny Moonstar.
Danny Moon. Yeah, okay. There it is. Thank you.
Yeah, no, I thought she was awful. And I've never been a big fan of the chick from Game of Thrones.
Oh, Arya. Yeah.
Yeah, Arya Stark. Yeah. I mean, she was never my favorite in Game of Thrones, and she was okay as Rain, but I really thought they changed Cannonball a lot. So he's all like bandaged up and banged up, and like Cannonball's power is literally he cannot be harmed while he's blasting. There was just a lot of changes that I didn't think made sense. Like he didn't need to be all banged up. Like,
I mean,
but the chick that played Magic was incredible.
Yeah, she's awesome. We can all agree on
that. But no, I mean the movie was all right. But again, I was very distracted watching it because we literally, while we're sitting in the theater, like minutes before the credits start, my phone buzzes. I pull it out and look, and I've got a notification on my phone that Chadwick Boseman had passed away. And so I'm there with my wife,
that's messed up.
Trevor, who works here, and another guy, Michael Dudley, who's a friend of the store. And yeah, we were all a little upset. So we didn't know he was sick.
A movie for you. Yeah. Well, no one did. He kept that under wraps, man. Like that's
apparently he'd been sick for years and for at least 2 years.
You would never have known. I mean, he just did such a great job. He just.
Oh yeah, I mean he powered through.
Put the work in, man. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Well, that's what happened this week in comics. Crazy stuff, guys. Lots of cool stuff going on. I'm looking forward to kind of staying on top of that kind of stuff. But now we get to talk about something that I'm genuinely excited about, and if you've seen it, you guys should be too. Moon Knight episode 1, man.
Yeah.
Wow.
I thought the first episode was very good.
Good.
Did a good job of setting up the different characters, the different personalities.
That twist. Yeah.
I like how through most of the first episode we don't see Mark and we don't see Moon Knight.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's Stephen Grant, and every time like Mark takes over,
you see nothing.
Nothing. It just
you blank and blank out.
Yeah.
And you're back to Stephen.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's I love the way they do that transition where the music just kind of he just kind of and then whoop, right back, and he's like,
yeah, and it's just the idiot again.
Yeah. No, the idiot's
in
back.
Charge.
Dude,
I love that Conchi voice too.
I think it's
the
weird.
The narrator.
That I thought was kind of all the things. I was like, just sounds like a dude. Doesn't even sound like some.
It was the deep voice.
God, like it's. But I like the way he looks.
The Conchu, yeah. It was kind of creepy. Like the bus is going, Conchu's like just chilling over there.
Oh, that hallway scene,
the
elevator
scene was creepy. Yeah.
That man, yeah. So did you pick up on the Easter egg in that town where he wakes up with his jaw dislocated?
Yeah.
Did you pick up on all that?
What was I supposed to be picking up? I don't know.
That's supposed to be Doomstar.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I mean, like, you can literally go back and look in the comics, like, the castle, the windy road, like, and then when he's in the cupcake truck, freeze that. There's a box behind him, and it's literally cut off by the seat. It says Von D.
Really?
Now, obviously, the words aren't Von Doom. It's like something else, but there's no way that they just accidentally, you know what I'm saying?
There's a town, like a mountain town in the Alps.
Yeah, so that is what people are specking on so hard right now, and honestly, I don't blame them. I mean, the evidence is there. Like, I thought that was such a subtle way to just be like, hey, guess what? He's there. He's in there. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think they'll do this. I think it would be a little premature, but I think it would be really cool if he even had a 4-second cameo in this show.
Like
man.
Doom,
or just as Victor. Just, before he gets all, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Because that movie's coming. They've announced
it's going to happen. Yeah.
MCU movie. Like, it's already announced it's coming.
I think this would be a great show. Just for how intense the first episode was and, like, what the potential it has to be. We got 4 more episodes coming. Like,
5 more from this episode we're talking about. But
5. So, yeah. 5 more from this
episode 2.
Yeah, at this point, episode 2 has already aired. But, we wanted to give everyone time to watch episode 1. But dude, overall, this first episode was fire. I like that kind of drama where it's like you truly just don't. We have no info, so everything is just so confusing, and it's such a mystery. I'm loving it.
I thought they did a good job with comedy in the first one, but I wanted to take a darker tone. Because I feel like that's what Moon Knight's supposed to be. Like, I think it's cool that we got Stephen Grant.
Yeah.
Awesome. Now let's get darker. Let's get more Moon Knight. Let's get...
No, that ain't gonna happen. It's
Moon Knight's
Plus,
not supposed to be funny. So
it's Disney Plus. That's,
And like in the I mean, they definitely changed the Stephen Grant character a lot. In the comics, Stephen Grant is the billionaire playboy.
He's the Bruce Wayne.
Yeah, he's the Bruce Wayne.
And we talked about this
movie
on
star.
our last podcast.
Yeah. And they definitely kind of went in a different direction than that. He's kind of a bumbling idiot.
Yeah.
But he is still definitely a different personality than like Mark Spector, who is a mercenary.
A BA. Yeah, for sure.
And he's definitely not Moon Knight, the protector of
the innocent or
Protector
whatever.
of the innocent.
Yeah. Yeah.
What is it? He's the protector of the people that move in the night or something like that, like in the comics. Like that's what.
Yeah.
Because Khonshu is the moon god. So Khonshu is not an actual Egyptian god, like in real life. Like in the pantheon.
I thought you were okay.
Yeah, in the pantheon of Egyptian gods, Khonshu is not one. Khonshu is completely made up by Marvel for the comic books,
which just is what makes it so great because they can do whatever they want with it.
They can do whatever they want with it.
But I mean, man, I really loved how even though there wasn't any like action like scenes like of him
all of
actually,
that
it was literally like just he would kind of flash out and he would flash right back,
and all these guys are like bloody on the ground.
I still loved that. I loved the way that it would just like, and you're like, okay, I need to know how he got there. I need to know
that was cool, but
what he did.
Going
to see
further, I need to see the fighting.
I
think this is a great setup for the character.
But I'm more than hopeful that that as episode 3 hits, that's gonna take a pretty.
Got a few mysteries going on in this episode too. He finds the phone and that woman calls him and
why'd you call me Mog, dude? I love his really crappy British accent.
Oh, it's bad, yeah.
I love that so much, dude. Like I love the his little sign off to his mom, latest gators. Like, dude, I started using that on my fiance. I'm like, all right, latest gators. Like, dude, it is. I have.
He's supposed to be a vegan, and then he eats the steak.
Yeah.
Because he gets stood up.
I love when he's
He thinks he got stood up.
Yeah, dude, I love when he's ordering it. That was one of the. He's like, what cut would you like? And he's like, the best bit. Yeah, that's the part that I want. And he's like, and how would you like that cooked? And he's like, very good, very good, very good. Yeah. Like he's like, I'll put.
And then the waiter was like, yeah, put you down for well done. And come on, well done is not very good.
Yeah. He's like,
I'm a rare guy myself. So
hilarious,
I like
dude.
rare.
Like that. I just love the Stephen Grant character. I'd say like rare, medium rare.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're not a well done guy.
Okay. Way back in the day, I was a well done guy. Yeah, way back in the day.
Can't do it.
Before I knew what steak was all about. But now, as an adult, I'd say medium rare. Somewhere on them borders.
Yeah. Drives my wife crazy. She hates looking at it because I get rare, like rare.
I mean, that's
and it's like
okay.
It's so good though. Oh, it's so good.
But
yeah, no, again, a couple mysteries in there, which were fun. The sleeping situation is a little out there.
I love how he's talking to the gold statue dude.
Oh yeah. It's like his best friend in the whole world.
Yeah, his only friend.
Only friend.
But I really like I like the pacing of the first episode was great. I thought the intensity with no intensity was weird and cool to see in a show.
Yeah. I haven't really seen anything like it.
People are saying this is their favorite Marvel show. If it continues in that capacity and just keeps ramping up, I'm gonna have to agree with that because there's a lot of potential here.
I don't know how much truth there is to this, but I was reading something the other day. Apparently, Oscar Isaac's only contract is for this one 6-episode show.
That makes me sad, man.
Yeah, I mean, I hope there's more.
Yeah, I'm not
forward.
surprised because we haven't been told there was even rumors or whatever of anything else.
Yeah.
But I'll be a little bummed out if we never see him again.
Yeah,
like,
I mean,
I think he has a place in the MCU to do.
I would say, just judging by the first episode, this appearance in a Marvel property is already way better than his last appearance in a Marvel property.
That's true. You're not wrong. Yeah, I mean, I think he's crushing it, man. I didn't really like the way the first episode ended.
Oh, I loved it.
I thought
you're talking about the bathroom scene?
Yeah.
Oh, I loved the bathroom scene.
No, like the whole scene was really cool, but then he just like turns and like looks at the camera and it's done. I was like, okay.
I thought that was a great cutoff point. So, we don't see Mark or Moon Knight through the whole episode.
No.
Every time it's Mark, it just
flashes in and out. You don't get to see a thing he does.
You just see Steven.
Yep.
But then we finally get to see Mark. He's having this conversation with Mark in the mirror, and he finally lets Mark take over, and then
Moon Knight action.
Moon Knight action turns around. Boom. That's it. That's the end of the episode. I like that ending only because we hadn't seen him through the whole episode. I thought
strong way to end.
That was a strong ending. Yeah. I really like had we had the battle with the Jackal.
I thought that would have been cooler to see more. It was like 3 punches, and then he turns around camera. I'm like, okay, yeah, I guess, but you know,
we're gonna talk about the next episode next week.
Yeah, I cannot wait to see more.
Yeah, I definitely want to see more action.
You know what's weird to say? I'm more interested to see Mark Spector do his thing than I am to see Moon Knight.
Yeah,
like because I know how superheroes roll. Like he's gonna be doing some crazy flying acrobatic rooftop cool stuff. I'm all about that. But with these scenes, like, dude, the bits in the cupcake truck. How was he? You know what I'm saying? I want to know how Mark Spector is just manhandling all these situations. Like, I am so interested to see more of him than I am Moon Knight. But regardless, if you haven't seen episode 1 of Moon Knight, you got to, because it is incredible. So let us know what you guys thought about episode 1 of Moon Knight in the comment section below. Let's talk about books coming out this week. I'm seeing some stuff over there. What we got going on?
Some good stuff. So we get the fifth issue of Batgirls.
Okay.
So that's been a fun series. This is one I'm really excited for. Batman 89. So there's been a long delay from issue 4 to issue 5. So do you know what Batman 89 is?
It sounds familiar, but no, I don't know.
So it's a 6-issue miniseries written by the person that wrote the 1989 Batman movie, the Michael Keaton Batman movie.
Okay.
So basically, there was supposed to be a Robin that was going to be played by one of the Wayans brothers, Marlon, I think. Yeah, he was going to be Robin in this. And then in the 1989 movie, we get Billy D. Williams as Harvey Dent, but we never got a Two-Face. So the plan was always for Billy D. Williams, Lando Calrissian, to be Two-Face. They just never made it to that. So this comic has him becoming Two-Face. It has the Robin character, all of that.
It's very interesting.
It's a really cool series. So issue 5 has been very much delayed. We're like 2 months behind on it.
Oh, wow.
Okay. So it's finally coming out next week. I'm extremely excited about that because this series has been so good. Batman Catwoman number 11 by Tom King. This is 11 out of 12 issues. So basically, Tom King's run ended with Batman 86. Okay. And then 87 is when James Tynion took over. So this is he had another story he kind of wanted to tell with that Batman Catwoman.
Batcat, yeah.
So he's getting to tell that with this mini-series, 12-issue maxi series.
Dope.
Let's see here. Flashpoint Beyond number 0. So
I'm excited about this.
Yeah, so this is Thomas Wayne's story from the Flashpoint that created New 52. So they just released a kind of thick Flashpoint that it's got the Flashpoint Batman 1, 2, and 3 and 0 all combined together into one.
Okay.
So this is issue 0 of the new Flashpoint Beyond. And I think it's going to be a 6-issue miniseries after.
I'm about to say, it's just another little small one, yeah. Cool.
Let's see here. Green Lantern number 12 is another book that's been pushed back quite a bit. We're about 2 months since it was supposed to come out initially.
Jeez,
I don't know what's going on over at DC. This is a book I'm really excited about. Sandman Universe, Nightmare Country number 1. Have you ever read any of the Sandman?
I haven't.
No. Okay. So this is the story of the Corinthian. The Corinthian is a demon who comes to Earth to prey on humans. He's like a serial killer. Okay. He has mouths for eyes.
It's really cool.
And this is his like kind of origin story, and it's written by James Tynion, who's one of my favorite writers.
Jimmy T. Okay.
We got Suicide Squad Blaze. This is a DC Black series. This is issue 2. The first issue was very good. These are those premier or prestige size comics, the kind of larger magazine size books.
Okay.
The Swamp
like
Thing.
the black label style, like magazine style.
Yeah.
Okay.
The Swamp Thing Green Hell was one of these. Yeah.
I like that. Yeah.
Then we get Wonder Woman Trial of the Amazons Part 4, I believe.
Okay.
On this one, so that's Wonder Woman 786. So that's the big stuff coming out from DC. Marvel doesn't have as much coming out next week. Black Panther number 5. So this is supposed to be the second appearance of Tosin, who was a new character. They're saying it's supposed to like change the Marvel universe. They're saying he is the Black Panther version of Miles Morales. So we'll see what happens with that.
Okay.
His first appearance was 2 issues ago. Issue 3.
Issue 3, yeah, that was.
And it's already like a $50-$60 book.
Yeah, crazy.
Captain Carter number 2. So this is kind of a what if style book.
Yeah.
You know, she's
picking up from the show, if I'm not mistaken.
Picking up from What If. Yeah.
Cool.
Elektra number 100. So there have been 100 Elektra comics spread throughout since Elektra began, and
that's cool.
So they're legacy numbering at 100.
That's dope. Okay.
Eternals 11. So
cool.
Axe is picking up here soon. So Avengers, X-Men, Eternals.
And Eternals. Yeah. Okay.
Axe.
Cool.
So that's fun. I can't wait for that. Miles Morales, Spider-Man 37, Star Wars 22, Darth Vader 22. Those are both part of the Crimson Reign crossover, which is. Did you ever watch the movie Solo?
The Han Solo movie? Nope.
Yeah.
Okay. I never did. That's like the only Star Wars movie I've never seen. That's the only one.
Mine and my wife's first date.
Yeah, I remember that story. Yeah. That's awesome.
It's all that. And she had not seen any of the newer Star Wars movies.
Only one I haven't seen.
And I mean, it's not the best Star Wars movie. I will never say that it is.
Yeah.
But it's a fun heist movie.
Yeah.
I loved Woody Harrelson in that movie. He was so good.
Oh yeah, he wasn't. He was kind of like not like his dad, but like his dude who was kind of
mentor.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Amelia Clarke was in that, the Mother of Dragons.
Yeah, she was like his interest or whatever, right? Wasn't that kind of Okay,
her name's Kira. So Kira ends up leading Crimson Dawn, which is she works for Crimson Dawn. What's his name? Paul Bettany is like the main guy, and she's under him. And so now she's in charge of Crimson Dawn. And so this is a storyline that kind of reintroduces Crimson Dawn into the Star Wars expanded universe. So
okay, cool.
That's fun. Venom number 7, huh?
Said Star Wars stuff.
Yeah, I'm a massive Star Wars fan. Venom number 7. What if Miles Morales became Wolverine? So the last one he became Captain America, and this one he becomes Wolverine. The next one he becomes Hulk.
I was about to say, so it's just constantly what if Miles Morales.
Each one of them is if Miles Morales had become a different Marvel character.
I mean, that's
now
all right.
X-Men number 10 has one of the coolest covers I've ever seen. It is Laura Kinney Wolverine with just this claw just coming down over her. I love this cover a lot. I can't wait to see what's going on here. I mean, I'm guessing that's Lady Deathstrike. That looks like a Lady Deathstrike claw.
Claws, yeah.
All right, then we have X-Men 92, House of 92. So there was a series not too long ago called X-Men 92, and it was supposed to be kind of a continuation of the cartoon.
The animated series.
Yes.
Yeah.
So what this is it's a 6-issue miniseries that is like the X-Men 92 cartoon. So they're in the 92
that's dope.
Costumes and stuff like that.
Classic.
But they're on Krakoa.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's what if the Krakoan era had the X-Men back
in classic X-Men.
Yeah,
okay. Hey, I mean, that's dope. That's
I am super down for that. All right, let's go through some indie stuff. Oh, why is Marvel still on there? Hold on. All right. Farmhand. So this is an Image book that has not released a comic since January of 2000. That was issue 4. 15 came out then. Issue 16 comes out this week.
It's a long time.
That is a long time.
Jeez.
Let's see here. Oh, Image #1. So this is going to be like an anthology series. It's a 12-issue miniseries that basically tells a lot of stories within the Image universe. They have a lot of different creators, and it's to celebrate the 30th anniversary of Image.
Dude, they're doing so much to celebrate that.
Yeah.
Man, it's crazy.
I'm excited for this. It's got Radiant Black on the cover of it. I love Radiant Black. It's been a great series. So, but yeah, no, excited for that. Immortal Red Sonja #1 is coming out from Dynamite.
Nice.
Kingspawn #9. So I'm a little disappointed in this one. Okay, when I order comic books, I almost always know what cover A looks like it's in the solicitation, but I'm ordering like 2 months in advance. Right. A lot of times I don't know what cover B looks like. So with Spawn, generally, I just order like 15 of cover A, 15 of cover B, get 30 total. It's usually fine, right? Okay. The B cover for Kingspawn #9 is this. It is a blank cover.
Ooh.
Blank covers don't sell. I have 15 of these coming in. So, Todd, I'm a little upset with that.
Hey, you can put 2 of those in my box.
Okay, cool. Selling some here.
Please do.
These are very hard to sell, especially with conventions not firing off as much as they should.
I literally just picked up a random Radiant Red issue 1 blank cover.
Blank cover, yeah.
Just because it's a blank, like, dude, when I see those now, I'm on them, dude.
Really?
Like, I just...
I try to avoid them like the plague. As a retailer,
as a store, yeah, that's totally different.
They don't sell. Like, if I would bet that, like, let's say the store were in San Diego. I'll bet you the San Diego comics stores probably sell 1 million blank covers.
They probably sell way more blank covers than any of them.
Probably. They're in New York City. Probably sell 1 million blank covers because they have the big conventions there. Tulsa, Oklahoma does not have the big conventions. Nobody's in here specifically looking for blank covers usually.
Well, you can put me down for 2,
there
my man. Hey, and if you got blank covers, let me know. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know that.
Not like on the show, but just if they're ever coming around. Like that twig one that I was like, hey,
I got that ordered for you.
You know what I'm saying?
I got the Swamp Thing ordered for you. I got the
X-Men. Oh, you did?
Yes,
man. Awesome.
Let's see here. I got Mighty Morphin #18, Noctera #9. This has been one of my favorite series.
Noctera is so good, dude.
Did you read the trade?
I read the trade. I'm not caught up anything past that though. But
that went
so
1 through
good, dude.
5 or 1 through 6? 1 through 6. Okay.
Right when it ended, so you're only missing. They blew up the complex, and then they were gonna take off.
So you're missing 2 issues.
They did the Blacktop Bill
plus there's the Blacktop Bill special.
Okay, cool. So I'm not even that far behind, dude. Perfect, man. Yeah. Great series if you guys haven't read it.
It's a lot of fun, and it's been picked up. So
as it should.
And then there's a new Image title coming out called A Town Called Terror #1. So it's like a horror comic. The writer is Steve Niles. I'm not very familiar with him. But the artist, a guy named Simon Kadransky, he did a lot of art on Spawn.
Ooh.
And his art for Spawn he's probably my favorite Spawn artist.
There's been a lot of artists on Spawn. That's saying something.
They've had quite a few. I mean, Greg Capullo was great, but his style was just so weird and so different. I like that. I really liked him.
That's what's up. Okay.
So yeah, that's everything that's coming out this week. All the big stuff.
That's dope. Ladies and gentlemen, friends, as always, thank you so much for going on this journey with us. Don't forget, fundraiser link in the description. Do not forget to like and subscribe, and also come see your boy at the Uncanny Comic Expo next month. It's going to be amazing. Also, let us know what you're thinking about Moon Knight. Do you think it has the potential to be one of the greatest Marvel shows? I think it could. Personally. Oscar Isaac alone.
Oscar Isaac's great.
He's amazing. You guys are awesome. And as always, we will see you next week.